How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to a quick video we're going to be doing on Dragon's Quest XI. Now, you'll remember that I've been grinding away in the background so that we can actually finish the post-game content on the channel later, because we just weren't strong enough to continue with what we were doing. But I was having a hard time grinding up enough levels quickly enough. I had a hard time finding any videos that would show me how to power level effectively, so I ended up finding a really interesting post by a Reddit user called Dreamtrains, which I'll link in the description. It's actually a great read, and it's not just about power leveling, but heaps of other stuff as well. But I'm just going to run you through the power leveling that I used from his guide that is unbelievably effective. So I'm going to run you through step by step. If you're having trouble getting through the post game, it could be useful to you, I hope. Before we start, it's very important that you are level 70 or above. Your hero is level 70 or above. Before you start doing this, otherwise it's not effective. For that, what I did was grind Muddy Hands or Hardy Hands at the Mangle Grove Whale Way Station. You just fight the Muddy Hands, and occasionally they'll come with Hardy Hands, and sometimes the Hardy Hands will summon more Hardy Hands, which give you 35,000 XP each, so it's really a really effective way of getting to level 70. Once you're level 70, come back and do this. You're also going to need a Pep Pip, and you're also going to need Critical Claim on Eric and Pep Up on the hero. Alright, let's get into it. Right, now you pretty much have to copy this step by step, but first you're going to set up your lineup so that you've got Rab, Eric, Sylvando and Jade on the main team. After that, you're going to go and get into a random battle with anything. It doesn't really matter. I'm doing it here because the enemies are weak. It doesn't matter how strong they are, but weaker means they're less likely to hurt you. And you just want to keep defending until your group is pepped up. As they get pepped up, you switch them out for the next one. I'll just zoom ahead for you. So yeah, during this bit, all you want to do is defend. You don't need to do anything else, and you don't want to accidentally kill your opponent. Just sit there and defend until people start pepping up. So it takes 5 to 10 minutes to do this, depending. It's a bit random. Once they start pepping up, you want to start switching them out for other characters on your team. I usually start with the hero because the hero needs to be pepped up as well. He can pep up at the end on his own, but you know, if you can pep up naturally, you know, why not? Along the way, so yeah, just keep going, keep switching them out. I'll let this bit run so that you can play along, or so Sylvando's pepped up now, so we need to switch him out for one of the less important characters right now.
Can't do without me, eh?
Okay, so Jade's pepped up now, so we need to switch her out. You can switch her with Serena, because we don't need Serena for this.
I'll do my very
Also, there is a few failure points where you can mess this up, even if you do everything right. And I will show the major one here, and then I'll show the success, obviously, afterwards. So, yeah, so you can see both and know what to do in both situations. It's very important that you save between each step, though. Okay, now Rab's pepped up. It's time to switch him out as well. We're going to switch him with Hendrik, because we don't need Hendrik for this either. Okay, once you're at this point, it is time to use Pep Up on the hero to pep himself up. And now you can just finish off the enemy or run away or whatever. Oh, the other thing is that it's best to do this with a spear-wielding Jade. It's most effective. You don't have to, but it does make it easier.
You shall not prevail! All is well that ends well.
Okay, I'm not doing it here in the video, but at this point you need to check that your pip is in Sylvando's inventory specifically. Now you want to change your lineup so that you've got the hero, Eric, Jade, and Sylvando. Okay, now save your game because you don't want to have to redo all of that again if it doesn't work out. And so you can reload from here. Once you've done that, it's time to go and get into a random battle again. With anything, it doesn't matter. Now you have to follow the steps pretty carefully. So here we go. Once you're in the battle, use the pet power Hallelujah to increase your XP, gain, and item drops. This one's guaranteed to work. Once you've done that, you need to swap Eric out and Rab in.
Why don't I show you how it's done?
Right, now you want to use Sylvando's pip on Jade to pep her up. Then you want to use the hero's ability to pep up. Then you let your the enemies take their turn. Once they're done with that, which could take forever if they're slimes, go to pet powers and use electrolyte. This is the one that can mess up. Now here I think we're going to show the mess up first, so this is what happens when it goes wrong. So if these guys come out, you messed up. It's not your fault, obviously, it's random. But you just want to flee, and you want to quit back to the main menu, and you want to reload. Right, now we're back to the same position, casting Electrolyte, doing exactly the same steps to get there. This time it's going to succeed. Now, as long as you're level 70 or above, you will get a King Metal Slime and 2 Liquid Metal Slimes. Now you want to switch Sylvando and Eric.
I got your back.
Then just use metal abilities on one of them while you wait for Rab's turn to come up. Once Rab's turn comes up, use Dirge of Dundrazel to put the metal slimes to sleep. It missed one, and that can happen. That's another way it can mess up, which means he's got a chance of running away. Now, Critical Claim is your most important ability.
You're wide open.
It insta-kills any metal enemy you fight. Obviously, the one that's not asleep, we're going to have to focus fire with everybody else as well. You want to hope for crits, or go for the high crit chance moves. If you've got Jade with a staff, use the Thunder, I don't know what it's called, Thunder Attack, Thunder Strike or something like that, that does high crit chance. Or if you've got an axe, there's a move for the axe as well. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but if you've only got Eric, just defend until it's his turn, and just use Critical Claim on one after another until they're all dead.
You ready for this?
Fortunately, that one got mesmerized or infatuated or whatever, so that made it a lot easier for it to stick around. Now, the main reason you want to wait until you're level 70 to do it, apart from the fact that the slimes you fight drop more XP, is that when you defeat them, you get another pep pip, which lets you do it over and over again, because pep pips are very, very rare. So you need to have one to start the loop, but as long as you're level 70, every time you defeat them, you get another one so that you can do it again. As you see, we just got 1,000,000 XP, so that's a good, like, 74 to 80, what was that, 81? Yeah. It's a big upgrade. It's very quick to get to level 100 this way. About an hour and a half from level 70 or so. I'll just show you further ahead, about an hour and a half from now, when I finish up pretty much maxing out everyone. Okay, so this is the process very quickly. This is the last one I did after I'd gotten very used to it and I'd switched Jade to Spears. I've already pepped everybody up that we need to pep up. I'm not going to walk you through it, I'm just going to let you watch the last one, how quick it is once you get used to it. Like, actually, I think the longest part of the whole process is pepping up everybody before you start.
Why don't I show you how it's done?
I got your back. You ready for this? Ha! You're wide open!
Alright, well that's all I wanted to share with you in this video, just so that it maybe made your life easier.
Bad.
Because it doesn't take long and it's much easier than grinding muddy hands or random metal slimes. It just takes forever like that. But yeah, I hope it helped you out. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.